I'm one of those calculated risk takers. That's how I'm going to phrase like who I am. I'm not going to go and blow a ton of money, but I'm also not so conservative. I don't want to make money. I'm not going to just stick my money in a CD or something like that. So during COVID, I knew that we were printing way too much money. I knew that gold and silver actually were safe during volatile times when the dollar was kind of shaky. I just tried to start educating myself on that. The most beautiful thing about alternative investments are that if you go with a physical route, like if it's a house or if it's gold and silver, it's a physical thing. That's an asset that you own. It's not backed by the government. If they go bankrupt or if the dollar goes completely down and you lose everything, it's just safer. With gold and silver, it was a huge learning curve for me personally. And the beautiful thing about Greg and Allen House Metals is they literally do give you an education. And also my self-directed IRA, they had done some webinars, so I tried to get up to speed, but I really am not teasing. Like I was a little nervous when I, said, okay, I'm gonna put my money in silver. And but I also knew this is my retirement account. And I know that I'm letting it sit there and it's going to grow. It's not like I'm trying to make 2 times in a year or anything like that. I just wanted to protect my money because I knew that the dollar was going down. And I'm like, well, inflation, I knew it was a hedge against inflation. That's about all I knew. So, but the other interactions, that wasn't the only interaction that I had with Greg. Like I kept calling him, asking questions. I probably called him like 4 times before I said, okay, let's do this, because I needed all this these back explanations. Like, how do they figure out? How do you know all this stuff? Like, no, I don't know where to look. I don't know like what reports to look at. Like, so he explained all of it. I will say the customer service of Greg and his dad. Well, and I haven't met everybody, but Greg is my main contact. But no question is dumb. They will never make you feel stupid. And I'm a big proponent of that. I'm like, I'm a questioner, like in the whole grand scheme. Like I will ask 10 questions and then I will finally get it. And some people get really frustrated with that. You guys don't. I mean, just for anybody who's watching this, I do want them to know that I had like $76,000 and I put it straight into silver. And Greg was able to figure out what bars and what coins and whatever he said. He was like, you're going to get the best price here. And so I just did it. And then, so it's been 2 years and 8 months and it's grown 131%.